Here's why I think you should consider deworming or using flea and tick medication on your pets year-round. I have seen a huge increase in fleas, ticks, and internal parasites like worms in animals this year. Typically, I think the mindset is that over the winter time, we're getting enough cold weather that the burden would decrease. This year particularly more than most, but every year on the island, it doesn't actually get cold enough for those parasites to go dormant or die off like we would expect them to. And so especially around February, March, January, our early spring, late winter months, I'm seeing tons of cases of parasite every year because people stop using their preventatives because they don't think that they need it, when in reality the burden is still alive and well out there. So I'd highly recommend keeping those preventatives going. For example, a consequence of not using flea and tick treatment, particularly if your dog has environmental allergies, would be that they would have more sort of itch, ear infections, skin infections, those kinds of things. Obviously, there are tick-borne diseases that we're all aware of, like Lyme disease is always a risk. Less so on the west coast here, but other places within British Columbia are at risk of things like tick bite paralysis. And with climate change, all of these issues can sort of end up here fairly soon if we don't have them already. Internal parasites obviously can cause GI upset like diarrhea, vomiting, those kinds of problems. They're just nutritionally not good for your dog to have a huge worm burden. What I always tell clients is I could give you so many really good health benefits to giving flea and tick preventative to your dog. Most pets these days sleep in your bed with you, and the idea of having the potential even of a flea or a tick in bed with me at night would keep me from sleeping. And so that's usually more than enough reason for people to continue on their preventatives.